Hi everyone, welcome back on Davcado TV. I'm your host, Blessing. On today's episode of On Tips and Gist, I'm not going to be talking about relationship issues and all that, no. Today I am discussing a very important topic. A topic that has been on my heart for a very long time now, and it's been alarming. It's alarming. What I'm going to be talking today about is drug abuse. Drug abuse, yeah. We're going to be talking about 12 ways drug abuse is destroying African youth. So stay tuned on today's episode of Tips and Gist as we dive right into it. So yes, drug abuse is a growing concern globally. Yeah, Africa is no exception. The continent is facing a serious challenge with drug abuse, practically among its youth. And I'm sorry to say, teenagers that are in school right now are being dragged into it. Or I don't know if it's an influence or what is leading them to go into it or stuff like that. You get me? According to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, drug abuse affects over 30 million people in Africa, just Africa, over 30 million. And the number keeps going. Like, what is going on? The first factor we are going to be talking about is the first way drug is destroying African youth is addiction. Drugs like cocaine, heroin, marijuana, name them. And the one that is trending now, red, the unim red, that drug, yeah, the 225. Yeah. It can lead to physical and psychological dependence, making it difficult for the users to stop even when they want to. You understand? Yeah. So the next one we're going to be looking at is health problems. The second way drug abuse is destroying African youth is through health problems. Drug abuse can lead to a range of health issues, including respiratory problems, heart problems, and mental health problems. Sorry, my tree is no good. You're not taking it well, you take it past your head inside, that. It's just a thin line between saneness and unsaneness or insaneness, or between you running mad. It's just a thin line. When you abuse it and it's becoming too much, your system becomes overwhelmed. And before you realize it, then someone is pointing against and saying your grandmother somewhere or your mother somewhere in the village is doing you, but nah, it ain't so. The third point to look out for is financial problems. Yeah, I understand financial problems can be one of the reasons why people want to abuse drugs and all that, but it shouldn't be so. You are struggling and all that, so why would you want to take away your problems with drugs? No, it shouldn't be like that. The next one we're going to be talking about is relationship problems. Charlie, I said I was not going to talk relationship, but I can't help it. When you have issues, you don't resort to taking drugs to solve your issues now. And drug too can destroy a relationship. You have a perfect healthy relationship, but because you're abusing the drugs and it's affecting you, definitely it's going to affect your partner, because no sane person would want to be with someone who abuses drugs. No same person. I wouldn't want to be with a partner that always wants to be high. No, what are you going to teach our kids in the future? Please don't come for me. I know you would, but please don't come for me. The next one we're going to be talking about is academic problems. Academic problems, yes. I've seen a couple of videos on TikTok, Facebook, and the rest where I've seen students that have abused drugs zoning out in class, like writing on the chalkboard or something, or on the marker board, and you're zoning out, you don't know what to do. I've seen a video too of a student that was just sitting, like I don't know what she was doing, and you could realize that she's not herself. So if you are taking drugs, how do you concentrate in class? I don't get it. Pushing blames to anyone, but what is happening to our students? Because you can't take drugs and go to class and expect to concentrate. No, it doesn't happen like that. The next segment you're going to be looking at is career problems. When you abuse drugs, when you are somebody who takes drugs, naturally, you're somebody who are always high, you won't find a stable job. You won't find a stable job. I mean, which office or which company wants to take someone who is always high? How are you going to work effectively? How efficient are you going to be? You understand? And the next one we're going to be talking about is mental health issues. I think I mentioned this in one of the points. When it becomes too much, it's just a thin line between you and not being sane. You go into psychosis, anxiety, including depression. You get depressed because you're looking for a way out and you're not getting it. Like, I don't know why I'm being so worked up, but this is a very sensitive topic for me. The next one we are going to be talking about is risky behavior. Drug abuse is destroying African youth through risky behaviors. You get very high and you do things you are not supposed to do when you are conscious of yourself. Get so high and you become unconscious of yourself. You no longer know what's happening in your surrounding. And you start to vandalize things, or you start to attack people. If you are your same self, you wouldn't want to attack someone. But because you are high on something, you suddenly become aggressive. You can even ask a guy, maybe a guy is high on something, overly high, and he's not himself. You force someone, you rape the person, and you spread diseases. HIV/AIDS, for example, or sexually transmitted disease, you end up giving someone, or you end up taking it from someone. You understand what I'm saying? The next one I'm going to be talking about is violence and crime. I think I said that in the earlier point as well. Violence and crime. When you are high, you tend to do things you are not conscious of. You tend to do things you are not conscious of. You start to act abnormally, or you are high on your supply and you are low on cash to get your supply. You tend to go into criminal activities just to make more money for you to get your drugs, or for you to get your supplies, which is a no. It's destroying African youth, and it tends to paint some people bad. You understand what I'm saying? The next one I'm going to be talking about is social isolation. Social isolation. Many users withdraw from friends and family. It becomes a norm. Like the moment you start using, the moment you start getting high, some friends would not want to get close to you. They would not want to associate with you anymore. Or your family would not want to be tagged bad names and stuff like that. Oh, your son, and or she and say stuff like that. Some parents would not want it, so they would rather push you out. And it leads to so many things, and so on and so on. The next one I'm going to be talking about is the loss of ambition. Drug abuse can lead to loss of motivation and ambition. Users may become apathetic, and disinterested in their future. I believe that's a self-explanatory on itself. The next one we are going to be talking about it as the final way drug abuse is destroying African youth. Untimely death. You get overly high and before you realize it, you are doing gone too soon. Just because you got too high on your own supply. In conclusion, how are we going to help? How do we help people out there? What are the right authorities we need to go through to help people out there or to take our youth away from the streets? Are you looking for a serene environment, a quiet place, out from the bustling noises in our car and all that? Look no further than Hidden Oasis in Pampram. Hidden Oasis in Pampram is a golden place. You want to spend time, you want your vacation, you want to plan events or not, that Hidden Oasis got you covered. You can contact them on 0550 832 686 0550 or on 0244094783 0244094783. Are you looking for a loctician or a beautician or a cosmetologist where you want to be rendered services, like you want to have your hair locked, or you want to do your relocking, or you want to do braids, bridal makeup and all that? Look no further than Beyond Beauty Hair and Salon. You can locate Beyond Beauty Hair at Dowenya, not so far from the Methodist Junction. You can also find us on the social media platforms Beyond Hair on Instagram and on Facebook, or you can contact us at 0244 853247 0244 853247. Are you looking for someone to help you import your items from China and from Turkey? Look no further than at Tara Import. At Tara Import, we render you the quality of items you order. It is what you order for that you get. We do not disappoint. At Tara Import, we are reliable and we are trustworthy. Now, pre-order takes from 5 to 7 weeks to arrive in Ghana. You can contact Tara Import on 054-924-7061. 054-924-7061. Are you looking for someone to buy your car, or you are selling cars, brand new cars, Ghana used cars and home used cars? Are you looking for someone who sells car batteries, brand new car batteries, home used car batteries, swapping of sports batteries for new ones? Are you looking to selling all your sports car batteries at your own rate and any quantity? Are you looking for someone who sells iPhone? That's I buy, I swap, and I sell. Are you looking for someone to swap your car for land or land for car? And are you looking for someone who sells diluted assets for tilers? Or are you looking for someone to give you loans that comes with collateral? Look no further than Chefson Deals. At Chefson Deals, he's reliable and he's trustworthy. He gives you the quality of service that you need. You can contact Chefson on 054 895 2773 054 895 2773. And that'll be all for today. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye. And sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm your beautiful host on Tips and Just live on Davcado TV. Blessing. I'll catch you guys in another one. Love you guys.
So beware of this, beware of this. Judas and Jezebels. Rasta man, me full of love it, but the world believing in we don't trust again. Everybody's frightened, nobody want love again. But it is very clear that we must love again. We must love again. But beware, them officially goes with the narrow. Jah I beg, oh. Me don't want no vampires in my circle. Hey, so beware.